Yo, so this is a special video for my cousin out there in Arizona. Nice to see you, cuz. So she asks, what standard or scale are you using to decipher what is considered right, wrong, positive, or negative? This is coming off of a video where I talked about, the polarity scale, and good is on one side, evil on the other side, and where you vibrate determines where you are. So, kind of like a basic idea, because this can get deep. A basic idea is this: you should do whatever makes you happy, as long as it doesn't interfere with somebody else's ability to make themselves happy. And you should also do or not do things you wouldn't want done to yourself. So if you don't want to use slavery for one example, and I'm going to use that example because it fits with the cultural basis of it. If I do not want to be enslaved, then I should not enslave someone else. That should be the standard of what's right and what's wrong, right? Also, like I said, other people should have the right to pursue their own levels of happiness and joy and freedom and wealth and whatever else, and it should not be impeded by anyone. If what you're doing is creating a situation where you impede somebody's ability to do that, then it's wrong. Now, I know we can't please everybody. So we talked about it in politics, then we know it's not going to please everybody. Not every process or program works. But just living a daily human life. If you don't want to be raped, don't rape. If you don't want to steal, if you don't want to be stolen from, then don't steal. So whatever you wouldn't want done to yourself, you don't do to other people. And whatever you would like not to see done to other people, you should not celebrate. You should look at that as something wrong. It always interests me that based on culture, we may accept certain things like slavery. Slavery was accepted for thousands of years because it was a social norm. But if you were to go into the 1800s, 1700s in America and ask any white person who owned slaves, would you like to be enslaved? Would you like to be stripped of your freedom, stripped of your religion, stripped of your culture, stripped of all these things? Then their answer would resoundingly be no. So therefore, if the answer for the majority of people would resoundingly be no, then that is wrong when you look at it in a social group. If the majority says no, it's wrong. And then if somebody is doing something that has nothing to do with your freedoms, has nothing to do with your joy, your happiness, then what they're doing is wrong. This goes into the bedroom. If two dudes or two women want to do whatever they want to do, and it does not impede on my happiness, it's not wrong. Now, when they want to infringe upon my happiness and force my kids to learn something that I don't want them to learn, now you're infringing on my abilities, my happiness. So that pretty much is how I base most things.